Alright, this is first recording for 13 o'clock with Vic and Vince. Do you like the title or not?
Yeah.
You actually like that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just came with that off the top of
13
my head.
o'clock.
13 o'clock with Vic and Vince.
Alright, yeah, okay.
Nobody knows when it's on.
Nope.
No, they do not.
No,
Okay.
and they won't know.
You have an enormous hole in your pants. Hey, I'm Vicky Siggs.
Hey, I'm Vincent Valentine.
And you're listening to 13 o'clock with Vic and Vince. It's
Yeah.
a little improvisational comedy thing we do. And, well, okay, let me tell you a little about Vincent. Vincent is a fairly lively guy. He tends to heighten conversations by taking it to new heights. It often pushes boundaries. People, you'll get uncomfortable.
You will get very uncomfortable. In fact, if you don't get uncomfortable, we'd like to meet you and then, show you to a mental hospital. Yeah.
But he's, if something's falling flat, he will say something completely spontaneous, and he's a very good on the spot writer. And he's
I'm good at improv.
He is. He's just naturally. His style is not necessarily reserved for more dry, ironic situations. So,
I'm gonna tell you a little about Vic. Vic is a dick.
Okay,
I'm
nice. I said nice things about you. Do you have any idea how hard that is?
Okay. I'll be serious. All right. So Vic is a nice guy. He's really good at keeping the humor dry, and down to earth, which is nice contrast to what I do. He's dry humor, I'm wet humor, and that kind of balances each other out in this show. This show is kind of. It's our baby.
It's our baby.
It's
together.
our baby. Okay, really,
and
this
we're
show
letting
is.
It live.
Right. This show is really it's a part of us, really, because this show is something that we've done for the last 4 or 5 years. Not 4.
Yeah, since we've been friends.
Since we've been friends, which is quite a bit. I've known you for a while.
I've known you throughout all of high school.
Yeah, freshman year is probably.
We didn't click necessarily, but I think then after that,
I don't think we when I first saw Matt. I probably thought he was an asshole. I probably did, but
I thought Adrian was an annoying young man of questionable sexuality.
Yeah, and
eventually I learned to love that annoying young man of questionable sexuality.
I'm still getting to like Matt. As a person, I'm kidding. No. Me and Matt. Okay.
I'm still getting to like Matt too. Oh, and by the way, those are our actual names.
Yeah, if in case you don't know, you will know eventually because there are quite a few bits that are too funny to cut out that we use our real names.
We forget that we're using.
Yeah, I'm Adrian Lethbridge.
I'm Matthew Arden.
We use the aliases Vic and Vince because it's just something that we wanted to do for so.
They're really dorky names, but they sound really good with the word 13 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's yeah. Anyway, this show is kind of a compilation of our friendship. I've said that 3 times now.
You did. Let's say something new. The first sketch.
Our friend Ashley, my best friend, Matt's good friend, Ashley Spankiewicz. Spankiewicz. If you're Matt. Ashley, we love you. We're sorry that we are going to be in this first episode. But you know what? She deserves to be in this first episode, really, because if it wasn't for Ashley, this probably wouldn't be as...
It wouldn't have took off. The first ones were helped by Ashley fairly greatly.
Yeah, she's the one who really helped keep us in line when we first started improving, and it kind of became natural.
Yeah, Ashley was one of the more supportive people at our high school. And
yeah.
She's
probably the only person who will listen to this. It's okay. We'll be funny one day, Matt.
Introduce it to your friends in Asheville and in Milwaukee.
Right. Yeah. We'll show this to our friends, and then they'll like it. Right?
Yeah.
You'll like it.
You'll like it.
You have to like it, or we'll find you. Right, okay. So, our first bit, so how this is going to work is we're going to play you bits from, as early as yesterday morning for me and Matt, to as, far back as 3 or 4 years ago.
Mhm.
You know, it really depends, you know, on what we think is really funny and what we think, you know, we want to show you guys.
Yeah.
So, without further ado,
The first... Do you want to talk about Carl?
Carl is, let's just
You can figure out what Carl is.
We'll let you develop your own opinion. Here, without further ado,
Prepared as always, Vincent Valentine scrambles for his script.
Don't do that with Carl.
Alright, I love what you're doing with my ear, Carl.
You have very nice earlobes.
Why, thank you.
Make me want
You have beautiful, soft, delicate hands.
I know.
And they look so rough because you used to be a construction worker, am I right? But when you actually you
That's
think
that's the official title.
oh around here, yeah, the official titles really don't mean shit.
You know, rough hands.
Yeah.
I kind of, that was before I found myself, you know? I smoothed them down with all the lotion that I use now.
Oh yeah, what kind of lotion have you been using? Shut up, Tommy. I'm talking to Carl.
Okay. It's strawberry
Go
lotion.
back in the closet.
Wait, no. I use flavored lotion. Tommy, why don't you taste and tell the listeners?
Taste the lotions on Carl's hands.
Oh no, it's not on my hands right now.
Oh, taste the lotion on Carl's tentacles.
My massive dick.
I'm just gonna.
No, I'm
have
pretty
a
sure those are
lick
tentacles.
Now, okay?
Okay.
Just a lick.
Biologically,
Oh dear, that is
Incorrect.
very large. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna have a lick again. I'm not gonna do that whole freaky.
Taste it. Taste it.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that
Mommy.
street walker thing where I swallow and then choke a little bit. I'm not doing that.
Do it.
I'm just
I have
gonna
a
lick.
question. Did you used to be in the Jackson 5?
Yes, I did. Yes, that was me in the back holding the towel, that little white boy. Yeah, I was Michael Jackson's bitch. Yeah. Okay.
I thought so.
Okay,
I thought I recognized
I'm just gonna lick it.
Just gonna lick it like a candy cane.
Oh yeah.
He said I didn't want to do that.
You know, I was in the store the other day. I saw a 2-pound log of candy cane, and I wanted it desperately, and I was certainly very high on meth
Wait,
at the time. So I took the log and just battered the security guard, just beat the shit out of him with this candy cane. There was blood everywhere.
What store was it?
The Hicksboro Candy Shop.
I know the manager there. You know, you could have just like called
It's
me
not
up.
just a candy shop, it is also a brothel. In fact, it's almost always a brothel. In fact, I think that candy cane log wasn't a candy cane log at all, because when I got home, it just tasted like a dildo, because it was a dildo. You see, it wasn't actually, it looked like a candy cane, which I think is a popular fetish.
Kiwi.
It's a very popular Christmas fetish around here.
Strawberry kiwi is the flavor of Carl's dick today.
It's also the city fruit.
Oh, really?
Yes, we have some great strawberry kiwis
I
growing
try to
around.
show state spirit, you know, be patriotic.
Absolutely.
What are you trying to do? Oh dear.
Well, I like that.
I'm afraid of what might happen if he explodes. That's so large.
It's dangerous.
Yeah,
It's
oh god.
like I said, Carl's genetic material is banned in 17 sovereign nations.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh dear Lord.
That's all over the desk.
And what an unusual color. It looks like a combination of off-white and this sort of like fizzy orange thing. It's actually very bright.
it's a new
I think I'm going blind. It's strong. It has a strong scent, like some kind of animal that. Oh my God! I can see things literally swimming in it, like not microscopic organisms. I don't have to look closely, and they have hair. They have hair. Oh dear Lord, that's a cat. That is a cat. What was a cat doing in your dick, Carl?
Well, Well, sometimes
Can
I like
you
to
cram
get.
it all back in there and then do it in my mouth?
I can. Just let me.
The whole cat? Oh, wow.
Can you
And it
suck
functions
me in there,
as a
too?
sucker. It
Suck
sucks.
me in there. Oh gosh.
Tommy, now I thought you were a pedophile. This is actually stranger than what you normally do. This is even weirder. I'm sorry. Well, I can't hear you because you're inside of Carl's penis.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
I wouldn't do that. You will die.
Swim around. Make me feel it.
Now, if there's one way to go out, it's having an ultimate orgasm.
There's a little boy in here.
I have several of those.
I'm going to
Carl has several of those.
I'm going to do it with him on your.
All right, we're giving you live coverage of the submerging of Tommy McGee into the, I think, uterus of Carl. I'm not even sure what part he's in right now. I don't.
I think he found Santa Claus.
He found Santa Claus.
I'm having sex.
With Santa Claus?
It feels really good.
Oh, it feels really good. Isn't that just a nice story? That is a nice Christmas story. There's an entire brick chimney and fireplace. Am I correct, Carl? Inside of you. Is that true?
That is indeed true. It's really
There's little boys come to get presents there on the holidays.
hot in there.
Oh, it's a Merry Christmas.
There's
It
a
really
toy
is.
store in here too.
I
There's
try to
a
leave
toy?
them.
Wait, toy store. Oh, fuck.
I try to leave them little.
Get out while you still can. There's a SWAT team in there, but they went mad because they don't have any food.
There's all kinds of little boys and toys in here.
No, Tommy, it's a trap. Tommy.
Oh, dear.
I tried to warn him.
And remember,
Tried to warn him.
children,
Don't
this is
go
all
inside
happening
Carl.
Inside my penis.
It's
You
all
like toy
happening.
stores? I have toy stores.
No,
you
don't-
like candy? I
Don't go
have
in the toy
candy.
store. Don't go in the penis store. Toy store. Don't.
Oh dear, that was
Oh,
loud.
Tommy, you're alive. Oh, thank.
I thought you hated me.
I have mixed feelings.
Notice how he is covered.
I've become very attached to my radio guests.
Notice how he is covered in my sweet orange liquid.
I had sex with Rush Limbaugh.
There's a cat in my anus.
That's almost as weird.
Okay.
All right, join us next time on Don Sullivan.
Alright, so.
So that was, I guess, originally intended to be a Christmas special.
We
but
made that at Christmas time.
we made it at Christmas time. We were all feeling the festivities of the holidays, and we wanted to incorporate that into our weird sex games. So there were a few characters in that, right, that we didn't introduce.
One of them, but all three of them are really, important characters.
Carl.
Don Sullivan, and Tommy McGee.
Tommy plays an important role in the sense that he is
A pedophile.
he's really creepy. But
He-
you probably got gathered that.
Yeah, he was based on Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy. And he kind of took a... We can't? Who cares? Public domain. Fuck people. He was based on the Family Guy guy. And, that's clearly obvious. And, but he's not anywhere close to that person. He's really a dark, twisted
Herbert's pretty
Southern Belle.
He's a dark twisted. Yeah, he's a Southern Belle man, and it's
Yeah,
it's
he really
which
is, and
quite
it's-
funny.
Yeah.
Dawn, I believe there was an episode, we can't find it at the moment, we might introduce it later, where we did actually record the introduction of that character, and he's become kind of my go-to guy just as a moderator. Like if I want to point out the absurdities of one of Vincent's characters,
Right.
I
He
go to
really
Dawn.
is.
He basically runs this show. He's
He
a
really does.
podcast within a podcast.
Yeah, kind of. I like that. A podcast Inception. Wow.
Or Shakespeare, but sure.
Okay, yeah. If you want to go all philosophical.
Right.
Yeah, take a sip of your soda. Yeah, you take a sip. Alright, let's Alright, so the next bit is it's what's it called? It's called Son of a Bitch. With an experimental character that never really got, explored with.
I don't think all of our it's good we got out of the way the recurring characters, and I think
Right.
this is a good example of just sort of like they're like explicitly improv.
Yeah. So this is
like we break in this sketch. The characters are never seen again. They're just completely random.
Right,
and I think it's very important to keep that aspect in the show and not completely resort to stuff that we've already done before.
right. And so this is Mitt Richards in Son of a Bitch.
Hey, have you tried the Mitflex?
No, I haven't.
I'm Mitt Richards, proud to present to you the Mitflex. It's a revolutionary new device that works your body.
You
You can feel it burning off.
I don't. Is that a barrel of acid right there?
You can feel the burn.
I'm gonna go now. I have to go to
Jesse
work.
Ventura uses it, and everybody just leave me alone. Okay, that dude scares me, but you're.
I'm sorry. I don't.
It also comes with these special paradigm bars.
What did they do?
They have laxatives in them.
Good. Okay.
I just come right out and say it. I pretty much take like Quaker Oats bars and cram laxatives in them.
Oh man, that's funny. Alright, let's try a different one. That was really funny. Oh.
Hi, hi, hi. 3 different camera angles. Hi, hi, hi. And then there's one shot of really close up shot of my face, just going.
And
We're going to talk to one of our very, 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 very satisfied customers. Hi, how are you today, sir?
Me?
Have you enjoyed my product?
Who are you? How do you?
Mitt Richards with the Mitt Flex. You bought one. Remember, we're paying you $200 to say that you like the Mitt Flex.
I think you have the wrong TV.
Oh. Will you say that you like the Mitt Flex for $2? $200. Please. Say nice things about the Mitt Flex.
The Mix Flex is awesome.
Damn straight. We're gonna leave now. But today. Hey,
Are you still on?
call 1-800-MIT-FLEX. That's 1-800-MIT-FLEX. Where's is that a number on the phone? Where's it? Oh, they got letters in them too. They got letters in the numbers.
Are you?
All right, this next sketch is it's a good example of our sort of long form storytelling sketches. How we can begin with something very small or something
Like, for example, in this next sketch, it started with the word penis. And
Yeah.
I kind of went off on a
just
tangent
sort of,
with
we
that.
went off about started about his urethra for some reason.
Right, and I became Johnny Cash.
He became a
A
mysteriously
very,
not dead Johnny Cash
Yeah.
who had been hiding out for several years.
Well,
You'll see. It trails off into something just completely hectic and surreal, and just paralyzingly funny.
And it is a good example of how Don can kind of take my crazy characters and walk them through normality and make this story
There's nothing
funny.
flat about it, because he can, like, if Don's boring, then he can just pitch it, and if he's out of shit to say, Don can just sort of narrate something that he's done.
Right, and in this situation, we feed off of each other until we become extremely funny.
It really works.
Yeah.
So I hope you
without
enjoy it
further
very,
ado,
very much.
This is Birth by Sleep with Johnny
Is that what we
Cash.
call the episode?
That's what we call the episode.
Oh, yes,
All right,
yes.
yeah.
So when I was a little boy,
Look,
I
I'll do
had-
a racist impression of an American.
When I was a little boy,
Yeah.
my mommy taught me about my boner. She told me.
were stroking it.
She told me this is what I should never do with an adult. And she took me and she held me down and she touched me inappropriately. My name is Johnny, I think. I don't remember my name. I've lost that in my mind.
Her name's Johnny Cash, remember?
Yeah, my name is Johnny Cash, I believe. And this is my story. And then it goes to a right here's when they would go into a flashback into a younger me. But I would still be narrating at this point. And I'm going to continue to narrate the story. Alright, so shut up. I'm going to continue. Alright, so there's going to be a flashback of a little boy on a swing set. And this is when I say, when I was a young boy, I loved to swing on the swing set in the backyard on the tree. And there was a beautiful tree. Till my daddy came home and cut it down because we were poor and we needed firewood. But he ended up just sticking all the wood in a car and driving away. And then we found out he'd driven off a cliff because he was getting a blowjob from a male prostitute.
Okay, Johnny, I do have a few questions for you.
Okay.
Johnny,
I'm actually
you know that people think you've been dead for the last 10 years, right?
Yeah, people thought I died, but really I just masturbated and I fell unconscious and they said I was dead, but then I came back to life.
You've been hiding. You just popped up in Hicksboro. You were drunk, you were stumbling around the street
Yeah,
in your underwear.
yeah, that sounds like something I would do.
A lot of blood was coming from your head, or at least half that was left.
Yeah.
What in
Yeah.
God's name? Well, I took you into my house, remember?
Yeah, yeah, I
Remember who I am? Do you remember my name?
Your name's Johnny Cash, right?
Your name's Johnny Cash.
My
My name is Don Sal. You were a legend in country music. Do you not remember that?
No, I don't.
That was like the most important thing about your life.
I thought the most important thing in my life would be losing half my penis. Do you know where it
That
went?
came after people thought you were
Do you
dead.
know where it went? I can't find it. It's not
No, I
in.
don't. You
It's
won't
not
see
in
it.
my underwear drawer where it usually
This is the
is.
first time you've been fully conscious. You just started narrating this.
I'm talking about my dildo.
No,
Do you
this is
do you not know where that is? I
No, okay.
oh, it's bleeding
Johnny,
still.
Johnny, this is the first time you've been
I
fully
can stick my
conscious.
finger in it.
I've woken you up 3 times in the last week
Look
when
at
you
my
were just asleep on
look
the
at
couch.
my weenie.
Every single
It's-
time you found something into the room and just threw it at me, yelling, "Fuck you, Matilda." Who?
Matilda! I'm gonna kill you, bitch!
Oh my God! Okay,
Ah!
Johnny. Who is Matilda? Just tell the kid. This is
Matilda.
very important. Very important.
Matilda's the bird that ate my penis!
Oh my God! Oh, that's awesome.
She's a tiger. Siberian tiger. From hell.
So you were in Siberia?
Yes, many times. That's the place where I go when I close my eyes when I do the hemp
Oh, okay.
the hemp
So,
weed.
Do you have any idea where you were for the last 10 years?
Siberia.
So you were literally in Siberia, or you were just a hemp?
I was doing hemp
You were doing hemp where?
in the sewers of Manhattan.
Okay. So you were amongst one of the most populous areas on Earth, and nobody saw you.
Nope. I was underground.
Is that a
I ate shit.
Right, Mom?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Do you want to go over see Owen and Tyler?
No, I don't like them.
I don't like to be.
He gives me a boner sometimes, and then it's awkward to walk around. I have to swing my hands in front of my boner, and then people realize I have a boner, and then... You ever seen a weenie, son?
Yes.
Real weenie. This little stump right here, this bloody stump, this is a real weenie. It was a real weenie, at least. 8 inches of pure muscle and blood vessels. Penis. Lots and lots of penis.
Fascinating. Fascinating. So what are you gonna do now? What's your plan for the future? Since you're
Well, I'm thinking about now that I'm cleaned up and... Oh, by the way, thank you, John, for helping me get my shit together. I feel so much better. I'm gonna write a song about you. Alright.
Donnie
I've inspired a
Sullivan.
Johnny Cash song. This is incredible.
Donnie Sullivan in the ring of fire. I'm going down on a journey through hell. And penis was all I saw when I thought of you. And I want to let you know, Donnie, will you marry me? Will you marry me, Johnny?
Yes. Oh God.
Oh,
yes.
don't touch me.
Oh right.
I want to have dirty sex with you
Can't.
behind the couch right now. I want to stick my bloody stump in your asshole and fill you with blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit your head a couple of times to wait till you're unconscious. Oh yeah.
What's that
With
now?
this vase.
What the fuck?
Good night.
Don't.
Don, are you alright?
Who did?
Don, are you okay?
Frank.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Your waist is gone.
My what now?
They cut off your legs.
Oh.
And
dear.
your penis was
Oh, not
glued
again.
to your head.
What? Oh, those guys. They got me again. Was it them or was it Johnny Cash?
I think it was whoever was in here with you. that
It was
old
Johnny. Yeah.
It looks like oh god.
God bless him.
Oh god. There's a dead cat in your ass. Oh fuck. You know what? I'm just gonna go get beans.
Bad night. Bad night.
Don't pull it out. It looks stuck. I'm gonna go get beans.
Oh, look, the tail's moving. It's not dead. It's not dead.
shit.
Ah, it's clawed me colon.
Oh god, it's crawling in there.
It's getting deeper. Oh, the tail's gone. Tail's
my
gone.
God.
It's right up in there.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I'm looking at the x-ray right now.
Oh, it
It
doesn't.
doesn't have any legs.
How is it clawing?
It has like, it's using its teeth. Its body's like a snake. It's just elongated with tails.
Cat snake.
It's like a cat head on a giant tail, and it's just
Oh,
swinging
God.
around in there. Ugh. What the hell is that? Oh god, it looks like it's nestled
Oh my god.
right in a pile of shit, man.
Wait. I hear something. I walk the line. Johnny? Oh my god. Yeah, so last night was a bad night for me.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, hang on.
Priest is probably our most mysterious character. He's a mysterious origin.
Yeah.
We initiated him during an improv session that was not recorded.
Yeah, it was really. We're gonna try.
So
and
he just sort of
recreate
comes
it.
out of nowhere. But alright. This is the scene. He's a man in a dog costume. He's convinced that he's a dog.
And a woman.
And that becomes irrelevant after a certain level.
Yeah, I
In a lot of
guess.
these, we should mention that part is kind of irrelevant. But mostly, he's very convinced he's a dog. And we introduced him with a math tutor, who he was very. Priest was very affirmed in his theories that no, the math tutor was for a dumb guy who was not Priest.
Right.
That's right. Okay, the math tutor was for a dumb guy who's not Priest. And Priest comes in and is introduced by this guy to the math tutor. He
This
says,
dumbass.
"What?
I was just being a dumbass, and you were the math.
Yeah,
tutor.
you were a dumbass. I was the math tutor,
I was like,
and
oh,
you were
it's my
very
friend.
you were very certain that 2 + 2 = 5. And I was naturally as a math tutor, I'm becoming very, very frustrated with this. I say, "Who told you this?" He says, "It's Priest." And then later on, I don't remember why, but he mentions that his priest is an atheist, and I'm just like, how can your priest be an atheist? And he turns to me and says, his name's Priest. Which,
Right. I wasn't talking about a priest. I was talking
He's just
about a
talking about a
friend
guy
whose
named Priest.
name was Priest.
and that's the dog named Priest.
Yeah, and then the math tutor actually is a relative of a psychiatrist who ends up talking to Priest, and that's the sketch that didn't get recorded.
Yeah,
'Cause
just,
after
a,
the-
just a
yeah.
bunch of really weird intro sketches for Priest.
Right.
But the result is
This character that you guys are about to hear.
the most insane,
pretty much
we can use him for anything crazy. Like he's
right. He's just
This
always
is
there.
the pinnacle character of the show, and I think it's a brilliant idea to close the show with him.
Yeah, I kind of think that Priest and Dawn are kind of the two main, other than Vic and Vince. Just yeah. All right. Without further ado, the first recorded sketch of Priest. Oh, I got it. Okay.
All right, so I guess I'll be this. Hello, Priest. How have you been doing lately?
Well, my cell is kind of damp today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why is that? Because I think, as I recall, there was a riot. Priest, you know who started the riot?
No.
Yes, you do, Priest. You know who started the riot.
No.
There was a massive flood on your cell block. A massive flood. Somebody tried to cut the plumbing. It was spraying everywhere. Fecal matter was also spraying everywhere.
That wasn't me. That was Tommy. Okay.
No, it was coming out of the pipes. It was
Yeah, Tommy cut that pipe. I cut the water pipe. Tommy cut the feces pipe. I told him not to, and he's just.
All right.
He's a real psychopath.
So you're sort of regressing in your progress. I finally got you to admit on Tuesday that Tommy wasn't real. All of a sudden, when the riot comes back up, Tommy's real again. And you notice how you're using Tommy to move the blame onto somebody else.
I did do.
It was the same. No, when you molested the McLaughlin kid. Remember where Tommy was? Tommy was right there. But
No, Tommy wasn't there then. He wasn't real then, but Tommy's real now.
No, Tommy was real. In fact, you said that it was Tommy's penis that was. Yes, you did.
I know.
So you're shaking your head. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that.
Yeah, I have it on tape. I'm not gonna go get the tape because it'd be no use. Because you'd probably say that it was forged by Tommy.
No, I mean, it probably was forged by Tommy. Tommy is very, very cunning little
Elusive.
boy.
Yes. Yes, he is. So if you see Tommy, shoot him in the face.
Shoot him. I need a gun
Shoot
for
him.
that. You should give me a gun.
Oh, that's right. They took away all your guns. That's a very good thing that they did that. Yeah. Okay. So you started a massive riot. Anything else going on this week? Up in your little headroom.
I heard about the elephant rapes down in Chicago.
It was Seattle, dude. Never mind.
Was it Seattle or Chicago?
We decided on Seattle last time, but it's fine. Okay, back into the sketch. All right. So, yeah. Oh no, that was awful. My cousin was there. He saw it.
Was he in the
No,
middle of it?
he wasn't right in the middle of it. He was around for that bat thing though. The gigantic coked up vampire.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard they're still having troubles with that.
Yeah.
I remember I had a bat one time. His name was Batty. I kept him in my closet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Was Batty a sex slave?
No, he was an actual bat.
We talked about the lying thing. Because there was
Froggy was the slave.
Oh, okay, that's who Frog. Okay, well, gotta touch this. No, it's still recording even when it does that. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just checking.
15 minutes. Okay, so basically, now I need to get back to character.
Yeah, let's revamp it. Try
No,
and give it.
I wanted to talk. Okay, yeah, because I was wondering why they found that starving naked Indian boy in your closet. So that was Froggy, was it? Then who was that?
I have no idea who that was.
Okay.
You have to remember, I leave my door unlocked. You know, anybody can just go in there and,
In
go
your
my
case, because of your particular social interactions, do not do that because people will put a lot of crazy shit in your house. Probably take a lot of crazy shit out.
Hey. You know what you should do?
What should I do? Yeah.
You
You're
should.
going to give me advice.
You should sit down on my bed right there.
I don't want to do that.
I think you should.
I can tell from here. There's a lot of bodily fluids on there.
Okay, then
Most of which
over
is
there.
semen, some are blood.
Over there, on the sink. You go sit on the sink.
I'm not gonna go sit on the sink, priest.
Then move away from where you are right now. I would move. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm going to step through that door. No, don't stop me. I'm going to step through this door,
Okay.
and you're going to undo my straps right here.
No, I'm not going to undo your straps.
my straps.
No, priest, I'm not
Undo
going.
them.
Priest, you know you're mentally unstable.
I'm perfectly sane.
You have killed 16 people
Yes, I have.
in this particular incident.
Yes.
Then why? What reasoning is there for me to let you out right now?
Because
I would lose my job. I would risk
you are a
so many
star.
lives. I'm not. Okay.
you are a star,
Well, thank you for saying that.
and you need to undo
Priest,
my
this session is over. Thank you. Goodbye.
okay, I'm going to go through this door.
No, you're not going to go through the
I'm
door.
stepping through the door.
Lock.
I'm
You think I wouldn't lock the door, priest?
but you just locked yourself in.
No, I didn't. You're trying to play your mind tricks again, priest. You better stop, priest. Priest, where's
Okay.
Tommy?
Tommy?
Yeah.
Tommy's right behind you.
No. Oh my God.
I told you.
Oh, Tommy. Would you say I'm not real? Well, it's.
I'd like to,
my God.
I'm just going to interrupt you two, and I'm going to go down the hallway. Hey, thanks for listening. This has been
enjoyable.
It really has. This has been a magic moment for both of us.
This is, yeah.
It's
It's
better
what we
than
do.
I'm gonna remember this.
Are you
We're both
That's
gonna
why we're
remember this.
recording this.
Yeah, we're both gonna remember this
We're
though,
gonna-
for the rest of our lives, even without the
Well, I'm not because I have horrible Alzheimer's.
right.
So that's actually
But-
awful.
But
But
we're both gonna remember this for the rest of our lives. It's gonna be right up there with our first time having sex,
Mhm.
and
yeah.
well,
When he has it. And
right, and then the first time that you eat a Taco Bell burrito.
That's not too memorable for me.
It memorable.
I
for
might
me.
have been drunk, but
Maybe.
it's not memorable.
Maybe you should try it again.
Should I try Taco Bell again?
Yeah.
Or is that the worst idea I've ever had?
Probably the worst idea that
The
I've ever
worst.
had.
The worst. Yeah, it was your idea.
Yeah.
I'm not blaming. I'm not taking blame for that.
Right. Anyway,
I hope you enjoy. There will be more content up if you enjoyed listening. If you enjoyed the show, please.
And if you
subscribe,
didn't enjoy it-
please.
well, I want to talk to the people who didn't enjoy it.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah. So if you didn't enjoy it, there's something probably
You're
very
desperately-
right with you, actually.
Or you're Henry.
Henry.
Henry, you're the only person who didn't enjoy it.
And you're
so-
probably the first person to listen to this full.
Yeah, Henry, we just want to say fuck you.
No.
I'm
Henry's
kidding.
a great
I
guy.
love Henry.
Yeah, Henry's an awesome
I know, I'm
guy. All right.
kidding.
He's probably the first person to give us feedback that he didn't like this.
Which is quite helpful.
Right.
We
So
need
we
more
know
advice
what
now.
we need to change. So
Yeah.
thank you very much. Also, feedback is appreciated. There'll be on YouTube. There'll be a link in the description below.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
is this?
I don't know. I just always wanted to say that. If we put this on YouTube, are we?
We're putting it on YouTube.
Yeah, okay,
Well,
so
YouTube
there'll be
is
a link in the
first place.
description
Yeah.
below. Please
It will
subscribe for
eventually
more.
It will eventually be up on iTunes and other podcast sharing sites. But for right now, simply for feedback, leave a comment below.
Yeah, leave a comment and tell us how we did
Tell us
and
your
what we need to
insightful
change.
opinion, or simply call us faggots.
Yeah, if you want to call us faggots, then
Everyone wants to call us faggots.
the internet is going to rage on that.
Yeah. Please.
Please don't call us faggots.
Please call us faggots.
Please
Don't call us faggots.
If you call us faggots, I'm going to kill myself.
I'll hunt you down and kill you. I'll find every single one of you fuckers. I will.
So he wants you. He's a bloodthirsty
It's
maniac.
a really long outro, but I think you will enjoy it if you enjoyed the earlier part of the
All right. Well, thank you very much. This has been 13 o'clock.
This has
with
been
Vic
13
and Vince.
o'clock with Vic and Vince. See you next week.
No, don't promise him a week.
Okay.
Maybe we'll
Don't
see you
promise
next time. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time if there is one.
All right. Bye bye now.
Bye-bye now.
Bye bye now.